Lauren the Rosa. So I've been here for a little bit. I've been here for a minute.
Move out the way. Tell her. Made it.
This is the Rumor Report.
I think a lot of people will recognize the voice and the name.
On the Breakfast Club.
Lauren came in hot.
You know,
Didn't she, right?
I came in telling the truth. So Jeezy and Jeannie Mai are still living together, even amid the divorce, and it is a very uncomfortable situation. So TMZ reported this story. Jeezy and Jeannie are still living together in Georgia, but there's very little interaction going on between them. You guys know that they have a 1-year-old daughter together, and sources are saying that, you know, that right now is their main focus. They don't really interact as much, but they do cross paths when they go, you know, throughout the house, but that's about it. Now, they also note that the divorce came as a complete shock to Jeannie, which had been reported prior to. So, but because of that, there's a lot of like anxiety and tension in the home. And at one point, Jeannie Mai was the center of cheating rumors. People thought that she had begun dating Access Hollywood host Mario Lopez, but a source close to Jeannie confirmed that that was not true.
So who are the sources that are reporting this, and why do we think it's Jeannie Mai's family?
I don't know who the sources are that are reporting this, and if I knew, I couldn't tell you, because as a journalist, you never out your sources.
It's good.
Well, that's good. Well, I will say this: the fact that they're still in the house together shows a lot, right? Because if they really, if they hated each other and really couldn't get along, they wouldn't be in the house with each other.
We don't know
right?
if they're in the house together. This is just sources. These are just rumors.
I believe Lauren.
It's not from Lauren. Lauren's
It's
just
not.
reporting.
Yes, I didn't break this story.
TMZ.
I don't work at TMZ anymore. But I will say that, I mean, they wouldn't have ran with this if they didn't confirm it in some way.
And
right?
I know
And if it's not
Right.
true, somebody's going to come out and say that is not true, because it's a major story, because we were trying to figure out what was going on. There were some photos, though. I think it was like last week. Jeezy still had on the wedding ring, and people were like, what's going on? So
The worst thing about situations like this, there's no privacy, because whoever you got in the house, it could be, you know, nannies, it could
Cleaning
be it could be
people.
people that do your lawn, whatever it is, whatever they see, they're going to report to outlets if there's a little change for it.
well, okay, so
You get paid for those kind of stories, right, Lauren?
you don't they don't pay for information.
Oh, you don't pay for information?
No.
So people just doing that out the goodness of their heart?
When you're good at your job, it's not even goodness of the
No,
heart.
I'm talking about the people who like the
Report it.
sources.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to get some money.
people have
That's
all
why they
different
do it.
reasons. No, when I
No?
was you don't. They don't pay for information. Why do people think that? Do you guys understand
Well,
how
school
that?
us, Lauren. That's why we're asking.
I don't work there anymore, but I do want people to understand that they are really good at what they do. At that time when I was there, no, there's no information being paid for at all. You
I
just
just
have
want-
people and things and you know, relationships, and you develop, you know, stories from that.
Yeah, I just wonder what would be the benefit for somebody to tell that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't answer that because each person's benefit might be different. But, you know, sometimes I think people just want to feel important, maybe, or included.
But they never mention the name, though. Like if it's a cleaning person, or if it's a nanny, or if
'Cause you
it's the landscape, but they don't mention the name.
'Cause
So it's like, what do you get out of it if it's not finances?
They probably just get off hearing the story. Like knowing that I'm the person that
Leaked
delivered
it.
that.
It could.
Right.
You never know who this, or whether it's who the source is, though. So depending on who the source is, the what I get from it changes, right? Because if it is something like that, like a nanny, a makeup artist, or whatever, maybe they're just wanting to be involved.
I get what you're saying.
Or if it's someone that, like, if, you know, celebrities put stories out too. If it's like that, where it's coming from someone's team, maybe they're trying to control a narrative. Like, there's so many different reasons. You can't.
Some people don't need credit for the drama they stir up. They just like to, you know,
Stir it up.
Yeah, set things on fire and walk away and
Well,
watch it burn.
I think this situation was on fire from the minute that the divorce papers were filed. Like, that's a huge story. So at this point, you already in the fire. You might as well, like, you know, extinguish what's around you. You never know. I don't know. I don't know where the story came from, but I will say, I thought when I read this, I thought, like, is there hope then? Because they're still in the same house. Because why would they need to still be in the same house outside of their kid? But they can both afford to not be in the same house.
It's just all rumor and speculation.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. So on to the next rumor and speculation. This stuff is real, y'all.
You better not say that. You better say allegedly.
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 According to sources.
Yes.
So moving on to the next story, Ice Spice. Ice Spice sat down with Variety magazine, and she talked about the fact that, you know, as she's come up, you know, Ice Spice has been coined as like one of the princesses of rap, and she's had like such a big debut that she says behind the scenes, a lot of the rap girls are not nice. She says that people always want to come off as a girl's girl, and that's like the trendy thing to do now, but it's not always like that. So she says it's a competition at the end of the day. People want to be all I'm a girl's girl, but then behind the scenes they're being, can I say the word be?
Yes, you can.
Oh, they're being bitches. Basically, we're here. The girls are doing amazing. I'm excited to see it. I feel like this competition is what it is, and it keeps all of us excited because I think we all secretly enjoy competing. She also added that she wanted to be transparent, and she knows that it's a competition, but she knows that sometimes people are checking on her.
Basically, welcome to the industry, Ice Spice. Okay?
She's all over the place with this. It's like she's saying people are being like not nice to her behind the scenes, but then she's like, but it's okay though. I get it. It's competition. I think it's okay to talk about it. It's like, which side are you like?
I get exactly what she's saying, because she's saying that, you got these people out here who act like they down for you and they down for the culture and they down for women. But then when you meet them, you realize that's not really the case.
She's saying the industry is fake, which people have been saying since the beginning of the industry. The industry is fake, not just for women, for men too. I'm sure there's guys, oh yeah, that's my guy. And then behind the scenes is, I hate that dude.
That's right.
She said that too about the guys too. But I just feel like, well, if that's the case, like pick a side. Like, are you okay with that or are you not okay with it?
I don't think you have a choice but to deal with it.
Yeah, you just got to understand it and live with it.
That's right. You're in this business, you're in this game, and that's just how people are. So now you just got to move accordingly.
Very much so, because it gets a little crazy, especially when you're on top like her. Like, she's huge right now. So moving on, Tyrese is back in the rumor report as well. So Home Depot.
Let me see how Envy handles this. Let me sit back and watch. Go ahead, Lauren. Go ahead.
Envy, you okay?
I'm great.
Oh, why'd you do that to him?
I'm blessed.
Oh my God. Okay, so you guys remember Tyrese came out and said that Home Depot was racist, and he filed a $1 million racial profiling and discrimination lawsuit. So Home Depot has now responded in legal docs, and Home Depot is saying that Tyrese made a series of false and misleading claims in that $1 million racial profiling and discrimination lawsuit that he filed last month. They're saying that the company has surveillance footage from the incident that contradicts a number of claims that Tyrese made. So the first claim is saying that the footage actually shows him at the counter. He had, I guess, began to ring up his stuff. He then went back to shop for more stuff and then returned 25 minutes later. So that's why all of his items were cleared from the checkout area. And they also said that the cashier avoided the items that were being presented because they wanted to help other customers in his absence. You know how that goes. Like when you're shopping for stuff, they can't like hold the line up for too long. They said that he was gone for 25 minutes, so they had to do that to move on. They also say that this was that Tyrese was very misleading by this in his complaint. That a computer glitch caused the transaction to be delayed. So basically, they're saying everything that he claimed was not true. So the computer glitch, why the items were cleared from the front, the amount of time he took to leave and come back to the register. Basically,
Home Depot said, you ain't getting this $450 million you suing for. That's what they're trying to say.
Yeah, but with stuff like this, I understand that you base it off of fact, right, when you're trying to decide in court. But if he felt that way, how do you tell him that, no, you can't feel that?
I mean, that's why he's filing the lawsuit, yeah. That's why you got it. They're saying their side in court, so now he got to prove his side in court. That's all.
But one of these people is going to win, right? And it doesn't sound like they're fighting back hard, so I don't know if it'll be him. But he still feels that way.
You want to know how I really feel?
You ever walked in a store and felt like something happened to you, and then you're like, did it or did it not?
But you got to make sure it's just not your feelings. But you know what? I want to see Tyrese with $450 million. Wouldn't that be amazing? Tyrese Gibson with $450 million. Wouldn't y'all like to see that?
Why are you smart? Like, what you getting at here?
I'm not getting at nothing. Wouldn't it be amazing to see Tyrese with $450 million? You know how entertaining that would be?
Are you stirring a pot right now? What pot are you stirring?
I'm not stirring any pot. I want to see Tyrese get his money if he is deserving of said money.
I think it'd be nice to see anybody with $450 million that look like us. Honestly,
he don't look like you. You Dominican. Okay, Tyrese look
I'm
like
not
me.
Dominican.
Right?
I'm black, sir. I'm black. I don't know if you're black, sir.
Over here. Okay.
Well, we'll see. I'm sure his attorneys will be filing some responses soon.
So you got Envy? Nothing else?
Nope. God bless Tyrese. And you said there's surveillance cameras, right?
You said you ain't got nothing else now. Leave it at
I just said God
bless.
bless. I just said God bless. I just asked the question. I said God bless.
We don't need nothing about no surveillance cameras. You said God bless.
I just said God bless. I'm just asking.
Okay.
I can't say God bless.
I can't wait till the shoe on the other foot.
The shoe's always on the other foot. I ain't even got no shoes, Lord.
I know you.
I am the shoe.
You mean them slides?
I am the shoe. Exactly. Okay. All right.
Lord have mercy. Well, that's the rumors for right now. God, Envy, don't let him get to you.
God
you got
bless.
Good things you doing today.
I'm just saying God bless. I can't say God bless.
Okay, leave it at that. Now,
that's all I said.
Move on. Front page news.
That's right. Front page news is next, and Omar Epps will be joining us. Oh my goodness, this is a great Friday. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up
early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.